Today I want to tell you a story. The story of Nimai and Nitai. They were two little brothers. And before they went to sleep, they told each other stories. Stories about their puppets, their knuffeldieren. They just became alive. And I had a dream. Nitai was telling the story of a man who found himself in India, in a strange country. He had no clue how he came there. The man found himself to be at a train station, and he found some trousers. Just somewhere he found some trousers with the belt still in it. So he took them and walked. He just walked. Then there were a lot of people around. They were guided in fences. They had to walk through certain pathways to get somewhere, to get to their bicycle, or just to be seen by cameras. They had to walk a certain path, a gateway. The man his name was Jeng. He was walking that pathway, and that camera saw him. There were cameras everywhere. And one system found that these trousers didn't belong to Jeng. So the system ordered to catch him. So Jang was walking with their trousers, and he folded them nicely, and he found some more. Was holding them neatly, folding and holding them. And carrying them, and then a person who belonged to the guides, he saw him coming and he just stood in front of him. And said, "You have to come to me, you have to come with me." "You have to come with me." And they arrested him. They arrested Jang. Hare Krishna. Well, so and then the dream. And the dream, time passed on. And Jang found himself in another situation. He found himself on a bench. And there were some listeners, some guests, and a child, and a lady who was playing, telling stories to the child, and some elder people. They were listening. They were listening. How the story went and the story was told. And the child played with the lady. The child was the listener. And the lady was the storyteller. And the little girl started to play along, to play with her. To go with the story. And then the child said one little word, one little name. A slip of the tongue. She said, "Antam." And I catch that word. I catch that word. I catch that name. And I asked, Did I previously tell that story to the child Yes. And an elderly lady told me, yes, you did. And the child misses the houses. The child misses the houses. He had a lot of houses, and I don't know what I don't know what are houses. So I looked on the wall. And they were hanging some words with carved letters, kind of words where there is perspective, where is depth. And the words they told me on the wall, they told me, you Tom, you are Jane. And this is how you previously told that child the stories. These are the instructions. This is how you did it. And then Jane found himself in another situation. He found himself imprisoned for some stupid reason. Like finding some trousers that didn't belong to him and just holding on to them, carrying them. He was imprisoned in a big prison with fences with electricity, wires, high fences. But Jane saw something. Wow. He was imprisoned and just sitting there. For a long time. And the gardener was there was so many gardeners that they didn't expect him to become alive. So Jang said, I have to take a leak. So that one gardener said, yes, it's around the corner. So Jang went there and found a bathroom. And he cleaned himself. And he found a lot of dirt. And switches and tools. He didn't know what they were meant for. So he asked the guide, the gardener, he asked the guard, well, he asked that man of the guard, what is this switch for? What is this tool for? And the gardener said, the guard, he said, I don't know. How? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. So he cleaned that equipment. And he more or less accidentally touched the switch. And the tool became alive. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. And Jang became empowered. No fence could hold him back. And the guard was watching. What's happening? This is not of this world. This man can walk through fences, even if they are from steel, and if they are on fire or on high voltage electricity. And Zhang, he walked through the fences and he said, I found this. And everyone looked amazed. How is it possible that he just became a giant and walked through all the fences as if they didn't exist? Hare Krishna. And then Jang just walked through all the fences and he revealed a whole new world. Where there were horses. He just took the two sides of that world and glued them together. And there, the old world came alive. The horse was just glued together as taken from another world. It just appeared. The whole scene appeared. like it was plucked out of the sky. And the grey environment with mud and steel and cameras and wires. A whole new dimension, and a whole new dimension, and a whole new world was opened. A whole new scene with a horse, white with black spots. I still don't know what that word means. I still don't know what that word means. Hasses. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. The stories that didn't, the forgotten stories, the forgotten mood, the forgotten dimension, the forgotten world where parents can, where a father can where a father can tell his child a story and then coming into a world where he's not permitted to tell stories and has his way to his daughter. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So Nitai told Nimai this story, and they both cried. Nitai told Nimai story about the forgotten world. Where the puppets, they live. Where the puppets died and only can come alive. Only can come alive when the daughter can come and sleep over. And the father can tell the daughter the stories. The pastimes of little Nitai and little Nimai. Where are they? Where are they in the scriptures? lost stories. Lost stories that Nitai told Nimai. They are still there, but not in material written books. There is still a memory, a congregational memory, a collective memory. It's not gone. It can be revived. Like Peter Pan can be revived. And Tinkerbell. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And I miss that world. And just by the slip of the tongue of the child, it always remembered. It always remembered. By the slip of the tongue. In the slip of the tongue there are many words, many worlds. One word is a whole, contains a whole world. It can be remembered. One slip of the tongue, one word. And that world can become healed, revealed, alive, remembered, become remembered. That sounds like bird. That world can become remembered. You can become a member bird of that transcendental world, awakened by a word, the slip of the tongue of a child. It can open complete worlds, dimensions, memories, real memories. Real memories, memories from past lives, memories from hearts were switched off, and hearts people didn't know they were there, and they could be turned on. Hearts and tools and equipment. They didn't even know that was there. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, there are some worlds we can wake up into. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. We didn't know. We forgot that they were there. With a slip of a tongue, one word can reveal a whole world. What was that word that Srila Prabhupada, he had the slip of the tongue? Oh yeah, something like I forgot. Maybe you can remember the slip of the tongues of Srila Prabhupada that contained whole worlds. Sometimes we need a little violent. It was quite some violence to shake up. We need some force sometimes, a slap in the face. To wake up. And come out to the controlled state that is grey, the grey, muddy environment, cold. To come back in the world of color. Audible.